They open the chart, look for a signal, place a position, and then judge the entire day by whether that trade wins or loses. This is one of the main reasons consistency remains difficult. Professional trading is not built around one trade. It is built around a repeatable operating model, a performance measurement, and personal discipline. In other words, trading must be treated like a business. Today, we are going to build a professional XAUUSD trading business plan. This does not mean you need an office, employees, or a large account. It means you need structure. You need rules that define how you operate when the market is clear, when it is uncertain, when you are winning, and when you are under pressure. The purpose of this plan is to remove random decision-making and replace it with a process that can be repeated every week. The first principle is simple. Your job is not to predict every movement in gold. Your job is to manage uncertainty better than the average participant. XAUUSD can move aggressively because it reacts to the United States dollar, interest rate expectations, inflation data, geopolitical risk, bond yields, liquidity conditions, and institutional positioning. You cannot control any of these factors, but you can control your preparation, your risk, your timing, and your behavior. A professional trading business begins with a clear mission. Your mission should not be to make money every day. That goal sounds attractive, but it creates pressure and often leads to overtrading. A better mission is this: to execute high-quality XAUUSD setups with controlled risk, consistent discipline, and continuous improvement. This mission is measurable because it focuses on behavior, not fantasy. You can control whether you followed your plan. You cannot control whether every valid setup becomes a winner. Your mission should then be supported by a specific trading identity. Are you a short-term intraday trader? Are you a session-based trader who focuses on London and New York? Are you a swing trader who holds positions for several days? Many traders fail because they change identity depending on what the market is doing. They enter as a scalper, then hold as a swing trader when the position moves against them. They begin with a 5-minute setup, then use the daily chart to justify staying in a losing trade. A professional business plan prevents this confusion by defining exactly how you operate. If you want help applying this structure in real market conditions, scan the QR code and join our private trading community. Inside, you can access daily XAUUSD setups, USD analysis, exclusive materials, an advanced trading bot, and a complete trading ecosystem designed to support more disciplined execution. The next part of your business plan is your market focus. You should define which instruments you trade and which instruments you ignore. If XAUUSD is your primary market, then your preparation should be built around gold and the key forces that influence it. That includes the dollar index, United States Treasury yields, major economic releases, and broader risk sentiment. Watching too many markets can create unnecessary noise. Focus improves recognition. When you observe the same instrument repeatedly, you begin to understand its session behavior, volatility patterns, common traps, and reaction to news. You also need to define your trading hours. This is a serious business decision. XAUUSD behaves differently during the Asian session, the London Open, the New York Open, and the overlap between London and New York. A trader who enters randomly throughout the day is exposed to inconsistent liquidity and inconsistent volatility. Decide when you are available, when your strategy performs best, and when you will not trade. For many traders, a narrow 2 or 3 hour window produces better results than watching the chart for 12 hours. Your operating hours should include a start time, a preparation period, an execution window, and a closing time. For example, you may begin preparation before London, mark the previous day high and low, identify major support and resistance, review the USD context, and then wait for a setup during London or New York. Once your trading window ends, you stop. This boundary protects your attention and reduces revenge trading later in the day.
A professional business also needs a product. In trading, your product is not XAUUSD itself. Your product is your setup. You should be able to describe your primary setup in clear language. For example, I trade a liquidity sweep at a major XAUUSD level, followed by lower time frame confirmation in the direction of the higher time frame bias. Or, I trade a break and retest after strong USD-driven momentum, but only when the breakout closes beyond a confirmed structure level. Your setup must include context, location, trigger, invalidation, and target. Context tells you the broader market direction. Locate to access the complete trading ecosystem. Now we move to the financial structure of your trading business. Every business must protect capital. In trading, capital is inventory. Without capital, you cannot participate. This means your first financial objective is survival, not rapid growth. You need a maximum risk per trade, a maximum daily loss, a maximum weekly loss, and a drawdown limit that forces you to reduce exposure. For example, you may risk 0.5% per trade, stop trading after 2 losing trades in one day, and reduce risk if your account declines by 4% from its peak. The exact numbers depend on your strategy, experience, and financial situation. The important point is that the numbers must be defined before the market opens. Risk rules created during emotional pressure are usually weak rules. Your business plan should also define when you are allowed to increase size. Position size should not increase because you feel confident after one winning trade. It should increase only after a meaningful sample of disciplined performance. You may require 20 or 30 trades with positive expectancy, controlled drawdown, and strong rule compliance before increasing risk. This approach links growth to evidence rather than emotion. You should also separate trading capital from personal money. Never use money needed for rent, bills, debt payments, or essential living expenses. Pressure changes behavior. When a trader needs a trade to pay for something important, objectivity disappears. A professional business has working capital that can tolerate normal variation without creating personal crisis. Another financial rule is withdrawal policy. Some traders withdraw after every small identify high-impact events related to the United States dollar, inflation, employment, interest rates, and central bank communication. Second, assess the USD environment. Is the dollar strengthening, weakening, or moving without clear direction? Third, review the higher time frame structure of XAUUSD. Is price trending, ranging, expanding, or compressing? Fourth, mark the key technical areas. These may include weekly and daily levels, previous session highs and lows, major support and resistance, unfilled imbalances, liquidity zones, and round numbers. Fifth, define your primary scenario and your alternative scenario. A strong trader does not prepare only for one direction. You may prefer buying if gold holds above support and USD weakens, but you should also know what would invalidate that view and create a valid sell scenario. Sixth, define the exact entry conditions. Do not enter because price is close to your area. Wait for the trigger required by your model. Seventh, calculate position size before entry. Eighth, place the stop loss where the setup becomes invalid, not where the loss feels comfortable. Ninth, define the target and management plan. 10th, record the trade after completion. This procedure should be written as a checklist. The checklist is not a sign of weakness. Pilots, surgeons, and professional operators use checklists because important decisions should not depend on memory under pressure. A good checklist may include questions such as, is there high-impact USD news soon? Is the higher time frame direction clear? Is price at a meaningful level? Has liquidity been taken? Is there confirmation? Is the risk-reward acceptable? Am I within my daily loss limit? Am I emotionally calm? If 2 or 3 critical answers are no, the trade should not be taken. Your checklist becomes a filter. Its purpose is not to create more trades. Its purpose is to eliminate low-quality trades. The best trading businesses are not built by maximizing activity. They are built by maximizing decision quality. Inside our private trading community, you can see how this process is applied to daily XAUUSD opportunities. Scan the QR code for this remained stable. Now suppose you finished the week with a large profit, but you doubled your risk, ignored your stop, and entered without confirmation. That is not a professional week. It is dangerous behavior rewarded by short-term luck. Your business plan should include a weekly review meeting with yourself. During this review, examine every trade without emotional judgment. Ask what happened, what you expected, what you did correctly, what you did incorrectly, and whether the outcome was caused by market uncertainty or process failure. Then identify one improvement for the next week. Do not try to fix 10 things at once. Choose one behavior that will create the greatest improvement. You also need a monthly review. The monthly review is where you evaluate whether your strategy remains aligned with the current market regime. XAUUSD may trend strongly during one period and become range-bound during another. Your strategy may remain valid, but the frequency and quality of setups may change. The goal is not to redesign your entire system every month. The goal is to recognize whether performance changes are caused by execution, normal variance, or a genuine market shift. A serious trader needs accurate records. Screenshots should show the chart before entry, during management, and after exit. Notes should explain the USD context, the setup, the reason for entry, the emotional state, and the result. Over time, these records become proprietary data about your own behavior. They show which sessions work best, which setup variations perform well, and which mistakes repeatedly damage your results. To accelerate this learning process, scan the QR code and join our private trading community. You will receive daily XAUUSD setups, USD analysis, exclusive materials,
access to an advanced trading bot, and a complete ecosystem designed to help you make more structured decisions. Now, let us address operating costs. Even a small trading business has costs. These may include charting software, data feeds, trading platforms, VPS hosting, education, community access, and the spread or commission paid on every transaction. You should know these costs because they affect performance. Overtrading becomes more expensive when transaction costs are included.
You should also evaluate tools based on function, not excitement. A tool is valuable only if it improves preparation, execution, risk control, or review. An advanced trading bot can be useful for alerts, execution assistance, monitoring, or system support, but it should not replace risk management or critical thinking. Technology should strengthen a professional process, not automate emotional behavior. The same principle applies to indicators. Every indicator in your trading workspace should answer a specific question. If an indicator does not improve a decision, remove it. A clean, professional environment supports focus. A crowded environment creates conflict and hesitation. Your business plan must include a continuity plan. What will you do if your internet fails, your platform freezes, your broker connection is unstable, or unexpected volatility appears? You should know how to close a position from another device, how to contact your broker, and how to reduce risk when technology becomes unreliable. These situations are rare, but professional preparation includes rare risks. You also need a psychological continuity plan. What happens after 3 losses? What happens after a large win? What happens when you miss a perfect setup? Your rules should define the response. After a losing sequence, you may stop for the day, reduce size, and review execution. After a large win, you may also stop to avoid emotional overconfidence. After missing a setup, you do not chase. You document it and wait for the next valid opportunity. This is the difference between a trader and an operator. A trader reacts. An operator follows a predefined response. The more responses you define in advance, the less emotional energy you need during the session. A private community can provide accountability when your own discipline becomes difficult. Scan the QR code to access daily XAUUSD setups, USD analysis, exclusive materials, our advanced trading bot, and a complete trading ecosystem built around structure and consistency. The final component of your business plan is your development roadmap. Professional growth should occur in stages. Stage 1 is capital protection. Your goal is to avoid large mistakes and prove that you can follow basic risk rules. Stage 2 is process consistency. Your goal is to execute the same strategy without random changes. Stage 3 is statistical validation. Your goal is to collect enough data to understand expectancy and drawdown. Stage 4 is controlled scaling. Your goal is to increase risk gradually without damaging execution. Stage 5 is optimization. Your goal is to improve efficiency while keeping the core system stable. Do not skip stages. Traders who attempt to scale before proving consistency usually magnify their mistakes. Traders who optimize before collecting data often remove useful rules based on a few recent outcomes. Development must be evidence-based. Your roadmap should also include education limits. Learning is important, but endless education can become another form of avoidance. At some point, you must stop adding concepts and begin executing one coherent model. Set a rule such as, I will not add a new strategy until I have completed 50 documented trades with my current strategy. This protects your focus and gives your system a fair test. You should review your business plan every quarter. Update the numbers if your account size changes. Adjust your operating hours if your schedule changes. Refine your checklist if your data reveals a repeated weakness. But do not rewrite your entire plan after a bad week. Stability is one of the greatest advantages a trader can create. Let us bring everything together. A professional XAUUSD trading business has a mission, a clear trading identity, defined operating hours, 1 or 2 primary setups, strict capital rules, a daily standard operating procedure, measurable performance indicators, accurate records, controlled tools, emergency plans, and a long-term development roadmap. This structure will not remove losses. It will not make the market predictable. It will do something more important. It will make your response to uncertainty more consistent. Consistency creates reliable data. Reliable data creates confidence. Confidence based on evidence is far stronger than confidence based on hope. Before your next trading session, write a one-page version of your plan. State your market, your session, your setup, your risk per trade, your daily stop, your entry checklist, your management rules, and your review process. Keep it visible. Read it before you open a position. Your goal is to become the same disciplined operator on a difficult day that you are on an easy day. If you are ready to trade with more structure, scan the QR code and join our private trading community. Inside, you will receive daily XAUUSD setups, professional USD analysis, exclusive educational materials, access to an advanced trading bot, and a complete trading ecosystem designed to support preparation, execution, risk control, and long-term improvement. Do not approach the market as a gambler searching for the next result. Approach it as a professional building a repeatable business. Protect your capital, respect your process, measure your decisions, and allow consistency to become your competitive advantage. Most traders approach XAUUSD as if they are searching for a single, perfect trade. They open the chart, look for a signal, place a position, and then judge the entire day by whether that trade wins or loses. This is one of the main reasons consistency remains difficult. Professional trading is not built around one trade. It is built around a repeatable operating model. A serious trader needs a plan for preparation, execution, risk, review, capital protection, performance measurement, and personal discipline. In other words, trading must be treated like a business. Today, we are going to build a professional XAUUSD trading business plan. This does not mean you need an office, employees, or a large account. It means you need structure. You need rules that define how you operate when the market is clear, when it is uncertain, when you are winning, and when you are under pressure. The purpose of this plan is to remove